How are you, mate? Yeah, well, if I told you, I'm tying my rigs, mate. So you know, don't disturb me when I'm, you know, tying my rigs here, right? I'm in my little room, Tam. Oh, what do you mean? Someone's on me spot. Oh, why is he on me spot for? No, I'm not having that. Not having that. Right, I better go and see him anyway. Right, cheers, mate. Chat. Right, gotta go sort this out, haven't I? Better get the Icon rucksack and get it in the motor. Get in there, you. You and then the Mackie. Your sound. Alright, let's go and sort him out. Where's my keys, man? Oh, got him. I can't believe this. Someone on me spot. It better be a subscriber, I'm telling you. Better be a subscriber. Right. Come on, old girl. Work your magic. Dropped you. Dropped you. Here he is. This is the one that's fishing my spot. Right. Let's go and have a word, shall we? Excuse me, mate. What are you doing there, you? Hey, this is my spot. My spot. The guy from That's a Bite. My spot. This is this one here. My spot. This is. Oh, hang on. Do you know That's a Bite?
Yeah.
Are you a subscriber?
Yeah.
Get in. Here we go. It's just a laugh. Don't worry. He's come down. He's been fishing. Hamlet. All over, haven't you, for a couple of days?
All over, straight out to Hamlet, then come back in.
Yeah, so he's been doing a lot of fishing. So he put a post up earlier on that he was up on the other spot which I fished. So I thought, right, let's have a bit of a funny video. But then the main thing is, let's go and fish with subscribers, especially if they're in the area as well. Let's see what we can do. So we've got 2 hours here now, haven't we, Jason?
Yeah.
And see what we can winkle out. Now this I like straight away. This Jason's setup. He's got a nice Dexter wedge on the bottom there. And these, I reckon, will do him a few fish tonight. The reason I say that is because before, I was looking out and there's a couple of turns and stuff which are diving out there. So if he can hit that rig as far as he can, I think he might pick up a couple of mackerel or a couple of smaller species. But I definitely say, Jason, tonight, is bait these feathers up. Especially with this tide going down, a bit of a swell, bait the feathers up. See how we can get on. Right, I better go and get my gear then, haven't I? Let's get fishing. He's ace. He's been throwing me some comments here and there and stuff, and we've always had banter. And I've always said, I always say to any of you subscribers, if you're ever in the area and I'm free to come down and have a chuck, I'll have a chuck. Yeah, that's it. Let's get the gear out. Oh, there's a float on there as well, look. I might have a go. Better watch the cars behind me, look, I'm going to get taken out by cars. Oh, quick, go. Nope. Nope, yeah, just knock everything out. What have I got in here? What have I got in here, guys? I literally grabbed a couple of mackerel. And I've got, hold on, try in here. Bit of frozen king prawns, I might put some of them on. The reason I say that is I think there could be a couple of little bass out there. But the tide, it's dropping now, so it's last, like same again, it's always last minute for me, as you all know. The main thing is, same again, getting out, come to see Jason, he's put his effort in. Let's see if we can get Jason a fish. Oh, got a big bright sun as well. Beautiful. Yeah. Let's go fishing. And while I got you guys, check out this Icon rucksack. I absolutely love this rucksack. It's brilliant, lovely lightweight, 2 little pockets either side, and I think off the top of my head about 80 litres of space inside there. So she's absolutely loaded. I've chucked all my stuff in, lovely strong clips and stuff. I absolutely love that rucksack, and I know they're only cheap as well, as you can see there. Lovely rucksacks. So if we go over and check these out, I know you won't be disappointed. Right, see if we could do a few fish. I'm confident-ish, but it's a 5.7 tide. Not the best of tides, and it's going out. And for old Colwyn, it's only a shallow beach. So I'm thinking, literally thinking, son's anyway, of chucking a little float out. If he's got any fresh prawns down there, because I know he's had his net out today. If he's got any, I'm just going to chuck this out. Chuck the float out and just watch the float for a bit, I think. See if he can winkle anything out in that surf. He's down here, he is. He's straight in already, look. Let's go. Out of all the years I've been fishing, I have never ever had a conker at sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A few more up there. If all else fails and we don't catch, we'll have a conker fight, mate, okay? We've got 200-pound line in there, we'll have a conker fight. Right then, like I said, I haven't got my tripod or anything, and I thought with this little surf now in a few hours, I'm gonna have a little chuck on the float. And the reason for that, we got some fresh prawns, fresher than ever. Got about 2 foot hook length there. And what I'll do is I'll hook that prawn on and we'll send it out. See what we can do, eh? See what we can do. Bam, a lovely little prawn going out there. See how we get on, eh? If I was a bass, I'd snuffle that. I might actually snuffle it myself because it looks really tasty. Come on then, let's go. Watching that now, first cast. Bam. A lot of seaweed about. I bet you're all thinking I'm mad with the hatter for fishing a float out there. You've got to give it a go, haven't you? Just a prawn so far. This may be harder than what I thought, but we'll give it a go, eh? I'd like to try and get over there, to be fair. I'll just show you now. I'd like to get in between them rocks, like here. Just a bit further around, it's got all them rocks, a little habitat, everything's getting smashed up. I might wait a bit and then just have a little walk around the side and just try and fish in that little part over there. Float's tangled already. I thought it was sat funny. That's the next video soon. Definitely on the lows. Whoa. Got a new gadget in my hand. Whoa. Hey, that's better, isn't it? I can hold you out there. Look at that. I can do all scenic spins and swirls. And look at that. I can bring you in close like that. Jason showed me something here tonight, and I really like that because it's not. I'm not holding my hand like that, and you're not getting like fingers and everything coming in like that. You see, but that I can sit like that, my hand on my waist. I'll show you in a sec. But I'm loving that at the moment. It's like, that's brilliant. I turn around here now and just say, like, you know, we've got a load of weed on the line. I can bring you in closely and say, that's a bite. I love that. I'm gonna have to get one, Jason. Gonna have to get one. Let me show you. Ta-da! I love that. I've got to get one of them. How much did you say they were on Amazon?
Less than a tenner.
Less than a tenner. And that is brilliant. You can even press record. What have I been missing? I'm gonna get one. And if someone comes along that you don't like, you can just go boom on the head. Check this out, guys. This is going to be on the next video. Lo and behold, we got the icon, the spin 20 to 60. It's a little 9 foot. Absolutely beautiful rods. These are only, they're not budget, but cheap enough for all of us. Lovely little action on that. Absolute stunning rods. And I'm itching to start lure fishing. So that one, I've had a nightmare tonight, as you can see. I had a lot of wind knots. So I put the rods down and I thought, no, I'm going to put my Shimano on there, ready to go. Some nice line on it. But yeah, these are lovely rods by Icon. So that's one's, basically, I'm going to do a video on that soon. And always these little savage gears, especially for the bass, they absolutely love them little sand eels. How realistic does that look? For a lure, got a couple of little rattles in there. So yeah, and I'll be having a good chuck with that soon. Might be on Lee's boat, it might be on the Menai. But I want to have a few bass. I think I'll ask someone if he'll go bass fishing with me. I wonder if you can guess who that is. Tommy Joe! Hey! If you're watching it, pal, let's go bass fishing together, eh? I want to try this out. I want to get this bent into some bass. Or whether I try on the boat or whatever, I don't know. But I do, I want to... Basically, the last video, I had my first pollock out the sea on the lures and stuff. So I'll admit, I wouldn't say I don't know what I'm doing, because I do know what I'm doing, but I've just never done much lure fishing. And I think we'll give that a go. I'm itching for that bass on the lure. So yeah, fishing's pretty tough tonight. Basically what we've got, well, you can see it all the seaweed. Oh, this is Jason's rod here. And right to there, load of seaweed already. Now the problem is when you get seaweed and stuff, fish don't like feeding in it because it attaches to the gills and stuff. So when there's a lot of seaweed about, this is what they say, that they don't like it because they physically can't breathe, so they'll push onto a different spot. I mean, this is old Colwyn, you see, and it has been folded all the way up, worked on, bashed about and everything. So yeah, fishing's just tough. So Jason over here, we're going to try and get him a fish. So I'm going to work with Jason for a little bit now. That one is on a pulley panel, and it's on a piece of squid out at distance. And his other one is on baited feathers out here. And I think that one will do something. But like I say, the tide's dropping, so it's already going to be shallow. So we'll try and work with Jason for a bit, try and get him a fish. Well, like you said, the fishing's been hard. He's been to Amlick, he's been everywhere really this weekend. He's had a few. He's had a few in his drop nets and stuff like that. Well, he's had hundreds of prawns, haven't you, mate? Hundreds of prawns. Yeah, so let's try and get him a fish basically. We'll try and work with him now. Get these baits baited up. We'll see what we can do. Well, he's just had a knock on this rod. Now that is right out there. That rod's there now, he's just casted that out, baited feathers. And yeah, he's just had the knock. Is it gonna be right at the death? Can we get Jason a fish on the bank? Come on, live take, come on, come on. I think you're going there, Jason, mate. Whoa! Could be something on, yeah? Something on.
I'm sure I've just seen lightning over there.
Oh, lightning over there. I think it's time to get up the beach. See what we got. Well, it's not a blank anyway. See what he's got. What do you reckon, guys? Hey, he got a jelly. Hey, that's a bite. That's a jelly. Well done, mate. I've never caught a jelly. Hey. Well, we've dealt with him anyway. Little jelly. It is time to go home. It's not a blank anyway. We caught a jellyfish. And the main thing is, I've been wanting to meet Jason for a while now, haven't I, mate? We've been speaking on the channel, top subscriber, and you'll see Jason more with me. So what he does, he comes over and he fishes his favourite spot, Amlock, a lot. So I think we'll try and get John involved, myself, get a few others, and we'll get to Amlock. We'll do some fish together, yeah? Let's go for it.
That's a bite.
That's a bite. Good lads. Let's go.